Hello, this is StyleCon coming at you today from my usual location, the Tobacco Company in Lemoyne, Pennsylvania, smoking on another CLE cigar. These are pretty tasty. If you get the opportunity to check them out, give one a try. You might like it as much as I do. Now let's get into today's topic of discussion, and that will be the Fusee. You say, Fusee, what's that? It's Fusee. Obviously, I'll have the name in the title, but this is a much needed complication that is infrequently used. It used to be big with pocket watches, but since we have these watches with extended power reserves, obviously I'm a Panerai fan. You have the 3-day, the 7-day, the 8-day, the 10-day, but neither of these or any of these watches use a Fusee. And what's nice about the Fusee is it looks like a bicycle chain. Best way to describe it. If you're into wristwatches and you know about what these extended power reserve watches, as the watch winds down, day number 2, day number 3, the watch becomes less accurate. The spring has less tension on it. And what's nice about the Fusee is the fact what it does. As the mainspring winds down, the Fusee tightens up. And what that does, it compensates for the spring not being fully wound. So needless to say if you do have a watch that has a 7-day power reserve, with the Fusee, say after the 3rd or 4th day, you might be losing some accuracy because the mainspring is winding down. The Fusee tightens that up. So the watch is supposed to stay as accurate for the full 7 days, the 10 days, the 15 days, whatever the power reserve is supposed to be. There are a few watches out there that use the complication, but this is one of those complications that's highly needed on a power extended watch that's very infrequently used. So if you're looking for a power reserve that's longer than, say, your standard 42 to 48 hours, something that has like that 120 days of power reserve, whatever it might be, you'd want to find a watch that has this particular function, but it is an expensive complication. You're not going to find a watch that, like a Panerai for $10,000 that's going to have this. It's going to add some money to this particular complication, but needless to say, just like a power reserve indicator, which I think is highly needed on an extended power reserve wristwatch, the Fusee is another one of those complications that should come along with it. Once again, this is StyleCon. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below as usual. If you like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will check you out in the next video.